Being deaf and blind should not stop you from making your dreams come true. Imagine being deaf and blind. Imagine not being able to hear or see your family. Well, that all happened to me, Helen Keller. I was born in Tuscumbia, Alabama on June 27, 1880. I died on June 1, 1968 when I was 87 years old. In 1882, when I was 19 months old, I could not hear or see anymore because I got a disease called scarlet fever, also known as streptococci. It is a bacterial disease that affects small children, including me. In 1886, my mom heard of Perkins School for the Blind People, which was in Boston. I went to the school and I got the best student, Anne Sullivan. The day Anne went to work with me, my whole life had changed. Anne started teaching letters to me just by writing onto my palm. I did not listen at all, and I was very disbehaved, but Anne taught me not to do that. 1 month later, Anne wrote water, W-A-T-E-R, onto my palm, and then I lit up. That day I learned 30 words. In 1888, I left my home for the very first time. I mostly spent my childhood outside. I got taught many, many times by Anne outside. Anne taught me how to touch, smell, and experience nature. I had huge achievements with the help of Anne. I learned how to communicate with people. I personally never knew I'd be able to do that. I learned how to read, write, and talk in full sentences. I could use hand signals from the deaf mate, which I could only understand by some touch. I graduated Radcliffe College in 1904. When I was 12, I had published an autobiography with the help of Anne in a thing called Youth's Companion. And I produced my very first book in my junior year in college. I almost got married, but my fiancé never showed up to the wedding day. I was heartbroken. During my life, I had perseverance, I was loving, I showed integrity, I never gave up on myself, and I was positive. I also was a bit stubborn, but that was because I was blind and deaf and didn't get disciplined by my mom and dad that much because of that. What was going on when I was alive is that the Brooklyn Bridge was finished in 1883, the Statue of Liberty opened in 1886, and the Washington Monument was finished in 1888. One of my favorite quotes is, "The only thing worse than being blind is having sight but no vision." I was considered a hero because I was deaf and blind. Because I was deaf and blind, I could do things that some normal people could not do. And I inspired people to follow their dreams no matter what, no matter if they had a disability or anything. In conclusion, I lived a great life, even if I could not hear or see. I chose Helen Keller because she never gave up on herself no matter what.